The nerves got to me. I've been fighting for him all the time. But he can't really get up with that. Actually, I'll get it out. You can allow me on your phone. Thank you for the opportunity. Do that. Alright, I'll be on the
You got to train sometime?
Yeah, hell yeah. Alright,
Good luck. Do what you gotta do.
How long you on the island until? Monday. Yeah, I go to Europe next week too. You go to London? I'm gonna be in Paris, Saudi, Romania. Oh, for real?
Monaco's fun. How do you know?
Just me right here. You already know, bro. Get you that KK, alright? Yeah, my man.
What's going on? This is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. You're now tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creation.
Toma! Pa que sepa, puñeta.
Now, to the left, you've seen, Sean and Nate Diaz, kind of cool, and Ryan Garcia vibing out, even speaking about training. And on the other side, you see Wiz Khalifa involved with Ryan Garcia, chopping it up, also talking about training and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Before I elaborate more on this topic, I do have a trivia for y'all, so let's get to it. Fighting 3 times in the amateurs, how many times did Ryan beat Devin? Was it all 3? Was it 1 time, 2 times, or none? Now, we're going to get to that in just a bit, so make sure you stick around to see if you got your answer correct. Now, to elaborate more on this specific topic, where it seems like Ryan Garcia is still accepted by the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all, but it seems like a lot of celebrities are still okay and cool with Ryan after everything has been going on. Now, in addition to Nate Diaz, Wiz Khalifa, you also got like Sean Porter. You also got Kid Austin's father that made some statements on it. You also got Floyd Mayweather not really touching bases on it. You got the one football player, celebrity dude. He didn't really touch up on it too much. He's staying positive. He's kind of like not. He's basically avoiding it, you know what I'm saying? And there's something that I seen that really crossed my mind. And I'm not sure. I'm sure everybody knows who Andrew Tate is. He was like one of the most Google searched names at one point. Now, there was a video that he made, and he was basically saying how ridiculous racism is, right? Now, again, I'm just giving you information that I ran across. Obviously, I don't stand for racism and whatnot, but I'm going to give you my reasons on why people are still accepting Ryan Garcia, right? And here's one of the reasons. Now, Andrew Tate made a statement, and he said how ridiculous racism is. And he said, racism only exists for the low-class individuals. When it comes to the high-class and more rich people, racism don't exist. Everybody has money. Everybody's happy. Everybody's living their life. Nobody really wants to stop doing what they do and enjoying their life to fight something that don't exist within their life. And I thought about that. I'm like, wow, that's in a sense pretty powerful, because when you look at people like Mayweather, you look at these famous football players and celebrities, and you see they're kind of avoiding it. And in their head, it's because they're not really surrounded in areas where these things really take place, right? And then you got people from, the Latino community. Not all, but I could probably say maybe majority, right? And they accept Ryan Garcia afterwards. And I think a lot of people got a misunderstanding, and they assume that everybody's racist that supports Ryan Garcia still. And I think what it really is that, even in the Latino community, a lot of people feel like a lot of things were dealt unfairly to them and looked over, right? So without really measuring which one was worse, like who had the worst statement or who did the worst actions, they take it as, a lot of Latino community take it as, well, if they're already torturing him, right? And we don't really get the justification we need for when it's done to us, it wouldn't be right for us to also torture Ryan Garcia as well. Because that means we're just taking bullets while giving bullets to our own kind at the same time. Toma! So, my thing is, and I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong, that's not, I'm just putting this information out and what it really seems to look like, right? You know, racism really exists for people that are minorities, kind of like myself sometimes, like, because we don't have a lot, there's not a lot of position of power in our place. You know what I'm saying? When you rich and you got money, funding plays a big role in power. You know what I'm saying? You could get yourself in a lot of trouble just through money. When you're a minority, you're not really in that position of power a lot of times. So you got to deal with the people that has that power over you, which is a lot of people that's in the system. You know what I'm saying? Majority of those people in the system just happen to be Caucasian. And I don't say that like it's a coincidence. You know, there's a lot of history with how the police department started up, but that's not what we try and get to. There's not a history class. What I'm saying is that is not, I think a lot of people take people still supporting Ryan as a form of everybody being racist and not caring no more. But I think what it really is that one group of people are supporting him because if they feel like they don't, that they abandoned their own. That's one. The other people are just happen to be rich as hell when racism don't exist in their life. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the other group of people that don't want to support him at all. They bash him and they want to, like, you know, they feel some type of way as they should. But a lot of people in that majority group are really not doing nothing in real life to help really fight systematic racism and injustice. So it's just a lot of things going on, and I think right now these other individuals that's involved that's still supporting Ryan kind of look past those comments because they have enough money to be like, listen, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I made mistakes too, but guess what? If I pay too much attention to Ryan's situation, I'm going to miss out on my schedule on the things that I need to do to make sure that I can continue keeping this money coming. A lot of people that are trying to fight racism through YouTube are relying on others to do something about it and not necessarily do anything themselves. So eventually that's going to lead to this situation just passing over. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have my say in this. I don't support racism. I understand all perspectives though, because, you know, as mentioned, I always mention Pritchard Cologne for a situation. And then somebody will say, but what have we said? Crazy. And it's like, well, you don't have to. So what's worse, something actually being done to you or something being said to you? Don't make either or, don't make anything right. None of those are right. But we just got to come to an understanding where things happen to both sides. And, you know, a lot of people are not trying to look past that. So they figure, you know, we still gonna support our own type thing, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't support the racism, but I'm here to cover boxing. I'm just here to update y'all and let y'all know that in the rich community, in the rich world, people are looking past this. You got some people touching up on it, but there's a lot of them that's just looking past it. So you could expect Ryan Garcia to make a comeback. There's even talks with him and Shakur Stevenson maybe. There's talks about him going to Japan. There's Virgil Ortiz is another topic. You know, there's Teofimo Lopez. There's still so much going on. And guess what? During this process, we haven't heard about Devin Haney yet. Toma! So, that just goes to show you, you know, it's not everybody's going to react the way you would like them to react. So, it's really about what are you willing to do to make the change in this situation. You know what I'm saying? As far as me, I'm going to continue covering sports and updating you guys because this is the universal favorite of fight fans from all nations. Thank you for tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creations. I love y'all. You're
Toma! Pa que sepa, puñeta.
We out.